Hey everyone, I just did a recent survey, and in that survey I found that one of the biggest issues with people, especially accountants, engineers, bookkeepers, are they're not getting enough income that they feel, they're not having enough freedom, they feel they're locked in the business that they're doing, and really there's not much excitement going on in their lives. They sort of feel trapped in what they're doing. Does that sound familiar to you? Well, this is what the survey found, and so I want to speak to this right now, and I just want to cover off on a couple of things because it doesn't have to be that way. My name's Ian Marsh, I'm CEO of Streetsmart Business School, and right now I'm actually here training some of my students and some of the people they've been with for quite a while. Some have been with years and years and years, some have been with just a matter of weeks, and yet all of them are achieving pretty amazing results. So I want to actually tell you a story. It's about a person that came to me just a couple of years ago, and he was struggling. He was having a few challenges. Really, all those three boxes I was talking about before. Income, wasn't achieving enough income. They were feeling like they didn't know how to get out of the situation they were in, and they saw me and said, Ian, would you be able to teach me some of these skills that I see you and the other people you've trained do? Because I love the idea of helping business owners succeed. Now this guy's Ross Anderson, and I have to tell you, he's even blown me away with the things that he's achieving, and guess what? The news is getting even better because he's about to achieve some massive, massive things. In fact, better than me talking to you about the things that Ross has been doing, why don't I introduce you to the man himself, Ross Anderson. He's more handsome than I am. Say hello, Ross.
Hello there.
How are you going?
Ross. Great. This has been a real adventure for me, and not only has my business grown by 300%, some of the side of things that have happened to me, left field, I've actually had a month in PNG for one of my clients to help him out, so that was all expenses paid. I've had now in negotiation with the Bundaberg Council to do some really interesting work with them around economic development, and new clients just come on board to want me to go to China with him to help him spend his money to get a new manufacturing facility set up.
Ross, listen, I'm getting... Now look at me, don't look at them, look at me. How the heck did you manage to do that? Did you do it because of your good looks?
I wish I could say that.
Yeah, I do too.
No,
actually.
not.
No, it's not.
But it was by following your system.
Yeah. So
what you've taught me.
And the things that we're talking about, are they complicated?
No.
Do you need to be a genius, have a PhD, a rocket scientist?
No.
No.
It's a simple system, but sometimes it's not easy.
Yeah. And this is what I want to say to all of you, is so many people out there think that they're in a life that they have to be in, that there's no way out, they don't know how to escape from the situation they're in. Maybe they're earning way below what they wish they could earn. And quite honestly, in my experience, most people don't want to be earning massive, massive amounts of money. They just want to have enough money so they can actually send their children to the right schools, or put a nice house over a roof over their family's head, maybe have a nice holiday every now and then, take the family away. And that doesn't actually require a massive income, but it does require a decent income. And here's the other thing. In that survey, people actually said that they felt trapped and they felt unchallenged. They really felt a bit bored with what they were doing. So now I want to introduce you to another really exciting character. His name's Oris. I've known him for years, and mate, I tell you, this Oris, he's the Limousine Master to the stars, and I just want to introduce you to him now. So how you doing, Oris?
I'm doing well, Ian. How are you, mate?
I'm good. Now, I got to say, you remember ages ago when you came to me and you said you wanted to grow your limousine business?
Correct.
Yeah, and so I said, oh, okay, well, if you're willing to do the things I ask you to do, then I'm sure we can help you. Do you remember that's, what, 4 or 5 years ago?
At least 5 years ago now, and this is when I met this gentleman here and the Streetsmart system. Yeah. So, to tell you the honest truth, I actually hated this guy for a very long time, and he knows that I hated him, not because of anything, because he was able to turn my business around from building a little business. It sort of became scary because it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and I was not sleeping. I was just, I was a mess. So I hated him, but now I love him again.
You're a good man, Oris. and again, the principles. I want you all to understand that, you know, whatever you want to achieve out there, it's not that hard to do. You just need to get a bit of the right guidance from the right people. So
Correct.
the things we asked you to do, were they super complicated?
No, they weren't complicated. They were very basic steps that you had to take, and if you wanted to achieve, you had to take those steps, because if you didn't take them, you wouldn't grow your business at all.
Yeah.
So I was in a position where I made the decision, I worked hard, did what you told me to do. Sometimes, you know, not wanting to do
I
it.
remember some of the conversations, buddy. I really do.
But now I can look at my business today, and we operate, my limousine, Bayside Limousines, operates Australia-wide now and New Zealand.
Yeah.
And we've gone pretty much a 400+% increase from the day that I started with Streetsmart to here today. I've asked Ian if I can be a guest today, and he kindly said yes. And I love being around this guy. I love being in the environment. It's always a pleasure to be with Ian.
Good on you, Horace. You're too good a man. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And like, who else out there would like to have a 400% improvement in their business over, say, 4 years? I don't know, just maybe a few of you. But I want to give another plug. Did you hear the name that Horace just said? I use his services, Bayside Limousine. They will never let you down. So again, now, if that wasn't good enough, what I'm wanting to do here is, I just want to talk to you, and I want to be serious for a moment, because what I want to share with you really is life-changing for those of you that are ready to change. You see, the reality is, if you want to achieve an income that you desire, then obviously you need to put new tools in the toolbox. You actually learn to develop new skills. But in this day and age, if you don't start developing new skills and start learning new strategies to stay ahead of the game, you're going to be a statistic. It's just a fact. And we do not want to see that happen to anyone. Now, I'm going to just share and introduce you to another amazing two people that have recently come into my life. And I tell you, talk about keep me on my toes. These two, they're just a bundle of laugh. Now, you may have seen them. They're from Real Housewives of Melbourne. We've got Janet and Jake from Real Housewives of Melbourne. And they rang me about 8 weeks ago because they're very passionate about their tea company called Raw Essentials Tea. And that tea company was founded because they wanted to have a money machine to be able to fund a very special foundation called the Roach Foundation. And this is for people that have been caught in fires and have had burns. And this foundation does amazing work to help those people that have burns. And because Janet is an actual tea master, she wanted to turn her hobby into a business. But at the time, she didn't have the marketing and sales skills that are required to really take a business to the new level. Hence, she contacted me. And I want to introduce her to these two right now. So, yeah, Janet and Jake, come say hello. So,
hi.
This is Janet and Jake. So, guys, I've got to tell you, you have to have Red Bull pretty much to keep up with these two because they are on fire. When I talk to them and I ask them to do something, before I blink my eyes, it's already done. I love working with both of you. Now, I just want you to share with the people that are watching this right now. So I've been working with you for about 8 weeks on Raw Essentials Tea. And look, by the way, guys, I only work with people where I believe in their products and I like the people that I work with. And I love these two. It's a barrel of laughs every time I work with them. But bottom line is that they've got this incredible product that works. They gave me some tea. They said, try this tea. It's memory tea, believe it or not, because I figure they reckon I needed it when I said, what's your name again? So I actually got the memory tea. It's really nice, and I actually love the products that they offer because the tea really does help your health. But look, I don't want to talk about that. What I want to talk about are some of the experiences that Janet and Jake have had. So what are some of the things that have been happening, guys? What are some of the things you've been learning in the 8 weeks that you've been with me?
Well, can I just say quickly that we'd spent so much money over so much time really going to people and advertising agencies and things like that to get things moving in our business, like really a few $100,000. We became very, very frustrated. We met Ian 8 weeks ago, and his thing was, you have to promise to do everything that I say. And I thought, I don't know what this is going to be like. In 8 weeks, we have increased our sales 500%. We have done everything that he's asked us to do. It's been a learning curve. It's been very, very different to the sorts of things that I thought that we would be doing. Luckily, I've got Jake because he's better at a lot of things. We both have strengths.
Yeah.
But Ian, just thank you. If we hadn't come across you, we're getting such great results, and that's only the beginning. I just know if that's in 8 weeks, can you imagine what we're going to be like in 12 months?
I know.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be fantastic.
Fantastic.
And again, I kid you not, Raw Essentials Tea, check it out. You'll see it in Coles, you'll see it in Chemist Warehouse, and soon you'll see it in every store when you go in there because it's that good. But look, here's the bottom line again. What I want to be talking about, I want to talk to you. The people in this room, these are my friends and these are my students. Say, hey guys! Hey! So these guys, just about everyone without fail, has already experienced improvements in their business because they're street smart. They actually do the things I ask them to do. These are proven strategies and tactics that they want to do anyway. And the good news is that I have actually tested all of the strategies that I teach with my own money, and I lose money before I teach the things that work to them so they make money. How cool is that? So, bottom line, if you want to know more about how I help people really achieve the things that they want to achieve, both financially and lifestyle, well, why don't you check out the webinar I put together? Just click the link that you'll see above this video, or click the learn more down below, and just see how this is possible. You know, everyone from, literally, I've helped butchers, I've helped horse trainers, I've helped MBAs, I've helped OBEs, there's accountants, engineers, you name it. These individuals have all experienced massive transformation simply because I've taught them some things that they didn't know before. All right. I hope to be talking to you one day. And again, until next time, by the way, please, if this resonates, put some comments down below. If there's questions you have, let me know about them. I read them all and I will get back to you. Until next time, take care. Remember, if you want to see the webinar, just hit the button where it says learn more, or hit up top, there'll be a link there, and maybe just one day I'll be talking to you too. Bye for now.